And we're back. I'm Flip Cardwell. Welcome back to Horseshoes and Hand Grenades Table Sports, where the scores multiply, the stakes are high, and the evac pilot flies even higher.
That's right, Flip. A beautiful day here at Greater Meadows for the opening deployments in another exciting game of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm Art S. Whimsical.
It truly is a beautiful day, Art, but watch where you step. There's bomb craters 3 feet deep out there. Well, we joined the game after 2 rounds of infantry deployment, and there's already some injured on the field. Only infantry have been deployed at this point, and Yellow already has had a soldier. Missed the playfield completely.
That's gotta hurt, Flip, but Yellow can still recover with 11 more units left to deploy in the game. Each player has played 2 of their infantry, just trying to get some stacking traction in this game. Let's get back to the action.
All right, looks like Green's at the top of the clock as the first player, and it's his 3rd time at the box. Whoa, that was quite a shot. Looks like Yellow player's got something to say. Let's listen in.
There's 2 stacks from 2 different players, so 1 stack with 2 different players on it. The higher point stack scores, the lower point stack does not. Basically, they are overcome by the other one.
That is correct. Sean Moody at the box with what looks like another infantry. He's a sergeant, evidently, but has some ground to make up, and he only has 2 soldiers on this field.
This guy's...
Looks like Red's connected a couple of infantry there. It's Blue's turn. Blue's got another infantry on the Jeep, and here he goes. Needed a little bit more strength on that one, and it's back to Green.
Green is all over this field, Flip. He's a veteran player, so there must be some method to his madness. As everyone knows, the purpose of the game is to land your soldiers into stacks and then increase their score with chain of command.
Green player is John Withers from Withers Keep in Colorado. He's got 2 soldiers together now, and it will be interesting to see how he capitalizes on that stack.
Red just connected the green and yellow soldiers on the red-yellow side of the field. It's getting interesting for sure.
He's still on the field. As long as he's on the bandana.
John is correct there, reassuring the handsome newcomer, Bo Shelby, that the play is legal. The soldier is touching the field, and so remains in play, even though some of the soldier is hanging off the field.
Sean Moody, realizing his medic is deployed by spinning like a helicopter rotor. He's aiming to score that injured soldier and keep high score control of that stack, but he misses the stack just by a nick.
There's something to say about giving a new player a break now and again, but these veterans are just letting it go. A miss on the medic deployment for the red player. Lev Lawrence is commanding the red faction and seems to be having a bit of difficulty.
This portion of our program has been brought to you by Merriweather Tabletop Games. Flip, they have a new game out where the card images are print on dried out sponges. It's called Mop It Up, and it features artist Charity Scribbler. When you want to bring the turn order and the cleanup phase together, think Merriweather.
Well, back in the action, battlefield's getting crowded with 2 growing stacks and the tension for high score in each. John's carefully considering his play. Study long, study wrong, that's what they say,
Yeah, the mid-game is where we separate the officers from the enlisted. Players begin to consider whether they can take top-scoring control of a stack, or maybe they should just bomb it off the map and start over. With the generals still yet to be deployed, it's anyone's game.
I'm not sure it's time for the bomb, Art. You got dark there for no reason. The mid-game usually brings out the sergeants and medics while players build their stack advantage. Once the commando comes down from the chopper, that's when you'll see some more determined play.
That may be the case, but it's the decision each turn that creates the strategy in this game, where the cards flip is a bit of skill and a bit of luck. Anywho, John deploys a spinning medic onto his stack, allowing his injured soldiers in that stack to score. Looks like Sean's going to do the same, intending to land it in the stack on the side of his table, and lands just shy of the target.
Our program is also sponsored by a new game company, Behind the Curve, LLC. Seems every day there's a new one, don't you think, Art?
Sure does, Flip. Actually, I don't know. I was reading the copy. It seems they've come up with a card game that has black clovers, red breastplates, and black spear tips. They call it Sticker. And in the game, you get dealt a fist of cards, and you try and match them up by number, suit, or even in sequential order. Behind the Curve. If you've seen it, we can make a version of it.
I think I've seen this game before. It's called poker. Do they pay the winning fist with chips that represent various denominations of money?
How'd you know? On their Kickstarter page, they said if they reach a stretch goal of $150, they'll be adding a fourth suit. Red gems. All right.
Oh, all right, Art. I think your brain went to the bunker and never came out. Well, John spins down a Special Forces and removes one of his opponent's cards from the stack, trying to keep his stack advantage high. And let's see what Sean does next.
Looks like he's going to use his bomb. He's going to put it on the back of his hand and then open it up like a bomb bay door down onto the field. And, oh, it's a dud. All right, a little bit anticlimactic there.
Yes, sir. That dud bomb's removed from the field. Now, that would be the case whether or not it landed on a stack, because a dud bomb doesn't do anything at all. All right, blue player's up. Looks like he's on the back of a Jeep, and but that's not a passenger deployment. That's a helicopter deployment. So Bo drops it down onto the field, and looks like he's got his injured soldiers taken care of with his medic.
John's ready his bomb now. I think he's done with that stack. Oh, and it is good! It is good, and the entire stack is removed, and none of those cards will be scored. Little bit of scorched earth there, John. Can't believe it.
I've just been told we're headed toward the end of the game scoring. Looks like we missed 2 helicopter evac stacks that will be scored at the end of the game. We missed those on a commercial break, looks like. Well, let's head to the end game scoring.
Today, veteran Sean Mooney will assist with the scoring. Our referee, Butch Blockhouse, was hit by John Withers' last bomb and blew the toe completely out of his shoe. So, Flip, how do they score at the end of the game?
Well, Art, players remove the cards from the field, keeping all of the cards in a stack together so that they can determine the scoring. If a stack has only a certain color of soldier in it, then those soldiers can just be returned to each faction's headquarters for scoring. Looks like John has a big evac stack with just one injured blue soldier. He's going to hand that injured blue soldier over to Bo, and then he's going to count up his stack.
18, 21, 22.
Sean also has a big evac stack, and he looks really happy. Let's see how this ends up.
Both players ended up with 22 points, and so now we go to tiebreaker. Tiebreakers are determined by the largest single stack of cards. Now, both Sean and John had uninjured soldiers and sergeants and generals in their stack. But it looks like John's stack is larger, and Sean relinquishes the helmet. The golden-lined helmet is given to John Withers, who is the champion today of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
On behalf of Mind's Eye Games, thank you for watching.